Hey boys, Naru here. NICODOZ just popped off in the major versus complexity. So let's see what happened for him to have such performance. Starting off with the pistol here. To be honest, like I scrolled really fast. I went through really fast this demo on Skybox just to get an idea of what was happening, so I can explain better for you guys. Um, so here, like, he's just getting baited. He started off on ninja, so he has one player baiting him from long and one player from short. Fico, I think, was also like holding a flash for him, just to bait or trying to help him with the duels. He ends up getting 2 kills, 3 kills even, and yeah, it was a good bait. I was expecting complexity to like clear better the site since that was the only spot that wasn't mollied, because they smoked long and short and mollied pillar. I think they should have cleared it better, but again, it was really nice kills. So complexity just won the pistol, so I'm expecting, of course, they are expecting a force buy here. Um, let's see here, yeah. So he buys an M4 and an HE. Of course, it's important if you have money to buy M4, since they will probably, since they planted, uh, it's there's a high chance, I mean, that they are gonna have like AK or even Galils. So he's gonna start here around city. I mean, maybe there was some miscommunication, but he's starting on window. So this is a really powerful position to start off. I know it seems really simple, but from here, when you're starting on window, it's important that you have an HE so you can break smokes. But you are helping fighting mid, even if you're supporting or you're fighting with an HE break on the window smoke. But also you are really fast rotation to the side. So from here you can flash behind the guys on B, and you can rotate fast to A. And even if you get smoked here, if you have an HE, you can break. So you're still playing good on A. And yeah, basically like this is just a spot where you can help, like it's kind of a spider spot, I would say, where you can help like many positions, I would say. So here, because of the flashes on mid, they are playing passive, they are playing only for info kinda. And he's holding this HE to break the window smoke. When you're breaking window, like here, he just broke. I think he was like what he did here is that basically like he's not trying to like take full duel, so like he's not exposing himself to many angles. Like he was just trying to kill someone going up this box, because usually when these are like going out mid fast, sometimes they will go up this box. So as you can see, like he's just trying to, like he just chooses one angle for him to fight instead of like staying in the middle of window and exposing himself to multiple angles. Another thing that's really good for you to do is when you're breaking window, you could ask like a teammate for you to flash for you. So like you're fighting alone breaking window, but at least you're using a flash from your teammate. I mean, I'm not sure if this was the best flash from Spook, but you can also like just bounce a flash like this, where it lands like under window, or you can ask someone to flash from A, of course. And of course, like when you lose mid and you're playing around window, you just there's no gaps around the map, right? So you can give more safety to your teammates to not die from any gap on window. And again, as I said, like by playing on window, you're fast rotation to everywhere basically, and he just rotates A and he gets 2 nice kills. Of course, he was playing also in the donut player contact, and he finishes off with another 3 kills. I'm expecting as well, like, I think he didn't even pick up an op when I watched on Skybox, but he does this like in multiple maps. He actually really likes to play rifler as well, kind of like Zaiwu style a bit, especially on maps like Inferno and stuff like this. Okay, so here they didn't want to like give much space to the T's, I would say. I think it will be better Like I've seen many teams doing this where they don't want to give space for the T's to actually like um, do their force spies executes. So like you don't give space for them to do their set strat, and you get some info. So you don't play kind of in the dark. I just think that like I think they're going to use like three mollies actually like this to isolate fights, to just fight players on door. I think it will be better. Maybe they are trying to even fight them, but I think they actually missed the door smoke. But they decided to fight either way. But still, I think uh, probably he should have picked up like an MP9 from his teammate, since again, like he's the upper, so he could farm, and he's also the first player. So I don't agree that he's going first with an M4, especially by playing close range like they are doing here. So yeah, I think the the plan was to have a smoke on B doors, so they get fucked by this. So again, I think they could have played it better that round. Okay, here they don't have that much buy. I'm expecting maybe like a stack. Like usually you will probably like stack or do something aggressive with these MP9s and stuff like this. He's gonna get run boosted here. I actually think that, like, to be honest, like, again, this is just my opinion. I think this is like a too predictable call to do, since they just lost the previous round. I think they probably saved like an M4 or something on an MP9, but the T is not that they don't have that much buy, so it's too predictable in my opinion to play like aggressive. But sometimes that's just what you can do, basically. So the T's here are like they just counter these run boosts, because usually when you want to run boost, you want to do it when you expect T's to not fight for mid, because if they are doing like this molly and going out mid with timing or just rushing fast, like that's not good. That's not a good call to do. So I would say that this run boost, it's only good when you expect T's to not fight for mid, so you can get like into heaven and not die, and not to get into fights here from mid. So this is what happened. I think they will actually like win the fights, but as you can see, like this is not like he's not comfortable with it. They ended up like getting the 2 kills there, but usually I would say like this is what was a in theory was a better um, call from the T's, and they should have like healed them. But I'm not sure if they went out fast or if it was with timing. But yeah, like as you can see here, like he was really blind. So yeah. But again, this is just my opinion. Here he's just trying to help his teammate, since his teammate is focused on elbow. He's just trying to hold heaven. And now they are 4v3. They have lost the A site. Okay, let's see what they are gonna do. He's just spamming a bit, waiting for his teammates to get into position. And yeah, I think they're taking a bit too much time, maybe. Waiting for, who was it? Yeah, from Krisen. I don't know how to pronounce his name, to be honest. Krisen, maybe. And yeah, I think here, like he's doing what an op usually does, which is like cover his teammates while they're progressing on sites. Also, like their teammate, yeah, his teammates had MP9, so of course, like you want to leave the MP9 going first, but they didn't have a defuse kit, so just say, yeah, again, they took a little bit too much time, I would say, um, since they didn't have any defuse kit. Okay, they're gonna force here. I mean, the last round, they countered the T's on mid, so let's see what the call will be right now. He's smoking heaven. And if I remember correctly, they're gonna repeat the same call here. And like, with this, I agree that this was a good call, because in the past round, the T's tried to fight for mid, and the OG were fighting with 3 players, and they actually like won the fights here. Um, so I would say like the T's, like they know that the OG, like the previous round, thinking about the context of this game, they have played like with 3 players, aggressive on mid, as CTs, the last round. So the Ts might not expect, um, I mean, not expect, but I would say like the Ts will be more afraid to go out mid probably, since they got fucked in the last round. So this is again, the run boost is a good round to do when you expect the Ts to not fight for mid. And you will see here that it went really good because of it. The Ts didn't fight mid, they run boosted, and they got, I think he's gonna get 2 kills here. So I agree with this call, since, again, I think they're not expecting Ts to fight for mid in this round, since they got fucked by it in the last round. And yeah, he just gets 2 kills by 2 players, playing aggressive to take cave fast. Here he's just clearing full B. Now they are 5v2. Okay, they're gonna put 2 players on A. So not let them plant the bomb. It's 5v2, so you don't need to play retake. So they're just playing off each other's contact here. I think NICODOZ is gonna hold like this off angle here. I think this is a good off angle when you expect these to play, like to retake B doors like on contact and not with quality. And this is 5v2, so if they will come here, they will probably like just go contact. Okay, 3v2, 3-2, I mean. He's starting on B this round, and he's just following the cave player. Okay, so this is like was a set play to kill players playing aggressive on mid. So I think here OG were expecting maybe for the Ts to fight mid again, to not leave them much space to like do this run boost again, like NICODOZ did the past round. So basically, like they are just putting the cave player coming cave, and they are throwing flashes here under the box on mid, so that they can actually fight mid, but from heaven. And here I think he's just following the cave player to help him. So like, let's say the cave player will die, maybe the Ts will like go inside cave, and he's acting like a joker basically. As you can see here, like Reason is making a lot of noise, so if there was a lurker, NICODOZ is holding it, and probably the lurker wouldn't be expecting another player on cave, because he heard the cave player like rotating. Okay, so here he knows that they are inside donut since they split A. So here he knows that the after plant is for donut. So usually the Ts will either like, when they are on a after plant on A, they either have donut or they have temples. His teammates have temple and they split the day. It's really predictable that he knows that the Ts have donut, so there's a low chance that there's gonna be players on temple, and also like he has the info from his teammates that since they have temple, the Ts are not inside temple, so they are doing the after plant to donut. And here he uses his molly correctly, he mollied behind, and he just spammed the smoke. But also here, like because he was alone and he knows that the Ts like are fighting for donut, they are doing the after plant for donut. He doesn't want to play alone and die, so he just gets a kill, and he stays unpredictable by rotating CT and going with his teammates. Here he knew that, I mean, he was a bit lucky, but they had the info of the guy on site, so yeah. Okay, this is now a Nico. Let's see where he's starting. I think the first Opera that I saw like playing really around window a lot, like mid round especially, is Jame. So if you want to see like an Opera, even with an Op playing around window, I would say that you should watch Demons from Jame. And as I said previously, like from window, your fast rotation to everywhere, so you can support your teammates with flashes. And here, that's what he does. He just supported the B players with flashes behind them. Okay, so right now it's 5-2. OG have been like on full buys, have been playing to fight for mid. So let's see what he does here. So I think they are doing this A main setup based on the previous rounds and the context of it. So as we saw here, the first two by rounds they were playing heavy for mid, and even in the other round where they fought with two players on cave with flashes, they were playing to fight for mid, and the T's went out A. And if you remember correctly, they actually like had an easy way to get A side. They just lost like a 5v3 after plant there, so I would say that the call from complexity was really good. And again, like based on the context of the previous rounds, um, OG have been playing aggressive on mid, so I think here OG are expecting for complexity to play faster for sides or something like this to avoid fighting three players on mid, since if the cities are fighting for mid, usually they are really weak on sides. So I think this is the call that they are making because of it, basically. So they are playing with two players on A, expecting OG complexity to play for sides, and that's what actually they are doing. They are going A main, but Buzz just got killed there on the off angle. I might be mistaken. I'm not sure about the positions, but I think Grim is a lurker and JT is the mid player. And Nyx, he's the like a roamer, like a joker here. So because Buzz got killed by him, now they know that they are pretty heavy to A. So as you can see, they are also like rotating heavy to A. So they will probably like rotate three players to A and uh, like take info. So if NICODOZ died here and that is reacted, now they are going into two players, or even if or even if NICODOZ waits for Spook to come here, and they both died, maybe they don't expect Fiku to be here already. So this is good when you know that, like, this is a good protocol to do when you're 4v5 and you know that they are heavy in one side, so you just go three players there and you just play aggressive and play for info and take info there. And this is what NICODOZ is doing. So like, yes, he's playing aggressive, but there's like a reason behind it. And as you can see here, same thing. I mean, he's really comfortable, of course, like comfortable and confident, I would say, by taking these duels, because like he's already 17-2, so of course he's gonna be confident with these fights. And again, like it was a really good call and 4v5 protocol from OG here. I think they know, yeah, they know that GT is the mid player, so they just went in to clear it. So again, I think it was a really good call. So they basically, OG just condition them mid the previous round, so like they were playing heavy mid. Now they know that the T's will probably like play for sides since they were playing a lot heavy mid. So OG were expecting like an adaptation. I think this is the second time that he misses the molly. Um, and again, they just read complexity completely. So this is the flash also like display that I was talking about. So you can break and ask for a teammate to flash for you like under window. So it helps with your fights mid. And again, he's just starting on window. He's playing fast rotation to everywhere. Since they went out mid, he's playing with a break on window. And yeah, like they're just playing together here in this setup. He knows that they have like Tech 9, so he's comfortable also taking duels with distance here. He just rotated uh, once again to B with a flash. And I think he has a lot. I think they were probably are dropping flashes on window, or he always like has two flashes to like support B if it's B. And yeah, here like once again, like he asks for the flash. Like of course, like he's comfortable taking these fights because they have Tech 9s, but now he sees that they have Deagles, so he picks with a flash. And I would say that it's better for him to like not expose so much to the multiple angles on mid, so just choosing to fight this guy on big box right now and jumping around just to get some info. And yeah, he knows that there's one player there still. But as you can see, like, I really like that even though he's like 18-3, he knows that if he dies here, like, the run can get complicated. So he's not like over peeking too much. Like, probably another player will just peek, like, come here and show himself to multiple angles and just try to kill them. But I really liked, like, his discipline. He wasn't extending too much those fights, and he was choosing the angles to his advantage also. So right here, he's starting on B. So again, once again, like, let's think about the context of the previous rounds. OG started playing heavy mid, then they were expecting like an adaptation from complexity to play for sides, and he went into A. So now they maybe are going to give a call to B. So he's starting like again as a joker on B, ready for a B pop or something like this. But actually, complexity went out mid. I think he's just holding this flash. I'm not sure if he will like right kick flash or something like this, but yeah. And I think here what they were trying to do was basically like the T's when T's go out mid and they know that they are doing a default for mid, usually the B lane here will be a bit weaker. So they were trying to react by smoking B doors, and like they were trying to do like a flash play here to clear B lane since they were heavy mid. So they would clear like where they are weaker basically, and maybe kill a lurker. But they saw that they were ready for it, like complexity were ready for it, so they didn't choose to do it. Here they're just baiting that they are doing it, and also complexity were pretty ready for this because of this B door smoke. So they were just like flashing and taking info. Right now they have used many smokes, so they don't have any more smokes here. So usually when you're in this situation where you don't have utility, you probably like, and you're playing retake, like I don't agree that it's good. Like, I don't agree that it's the best option, I would say, to play retake on B when you don't have any kind of utilities. I think you should at least have like a smoke to cave, because like B it's really easy to retake if you have utility. Like if you have at least a smoke to smoke cave and like fuck up these crossfire positions and crossfire setups, then it's really easy to retake. But if you don't have utility for it, I think usually teams do is that if they're playing retake, they either have utility to retake, or they are already like taking info somewhere and they are like backstabbing them basically. Um, but here they are actually like playing retake. Of course, like you can still play to um, like spray the smokes and try to get some kills. I think it's really easy when they are planting and going into sight. But again, like I wouldn't say it's the best option in my opinion. Um, Usually when you don't have utility on B again, you are either taking info somewhere, you're pushing somewhere like ramp or something to take info, or you are doing like a cave setup here with two players, like over under or something like this. But yeah, they decided to play retake. This is also like a cool boost for you to try to get some kills here, and he gets a kill there. I don't know who broke this. Was the T's breaking this? Yeah, it was Grim. Yeah, I think, yeah, Grim just that nade wasn't so good, I would say. And yeah, again, like he's just really confident, and of course, like he's just winning the duels. Okay, 8-2. They have been playing more passive on mid right now. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Okay. Okay, so here what they're trying to, I think they're gonna make a play with a flash peek to mid, or they were like preparing it. And again, like the last round, he was ready for this B pop, or he was expecting, 'cause as you saw, like he started on long as a joker. but that round actually like came in this round, the round after. But again, since he's playing on window, like he's really fast rotation to everywhere, and I mean I think we can even spectate here if the flashes are landing good and helping Fiku. I mean here it was like the T flashes, but like as you can see here, really good flashes from him, and he even has timing to come out and help with the kills. I think what they were trying to do, I think they're gonna do it this round. So again, let's think about the context. Once again, they played heavy mid 3 rounds, then they went into A setup, expecting an adaptation for sides. Then he started on B, expecting like a B pop, like it happened the last round, but it didn't came. And now the T's will probably like just come out mid again, because like they have been playing for sides and nothing is working. Um, so I think here he's expecting for T's to go mid now, and they are gonna do like prepare like a set play to kill players on mid. So they are gonna act they're gonna act like they are playing passive, but they will actually like fight with timing. I mean, this is the like third round that he's getting blocked by a molly. So as you can see here, they have like a player holding a flash from A. They have one player jumping donut, who is like mauling big box, and he's just nading like to the right to help with the fights. And they are coming out mid to fight with these mid T players coming out. So I think it was also like a good option here. They counter the play on mid. Right now they are 3v3 and they have lost like a lot of space here. Again, like I really like his discipline, especially because the T's knew that they were playing aggressive mid, so like I think the T's will probably expect CTs to come from heaven as well, but also like he knows like he knows the basics, of course. Like if you're on a retake and you're playing alone and you have more teammates in one side, you're playing last, because if like it's just basic CS, right? You play first where you have the more number of players. So also like he's just trying to like when you're playing like this, like backstabbing, it's really important. It's really important that you play really late. So you need to play at the timing where the T's think that there's no one coming behind them, because if there would be someone, they would already played. So you have to be like really late and try to get like players not expecting you because you're playing so late. But yeah, like here they didn't get any kills, so he wasn't on a 1v3, so it is what it is. Okay, going to T side. Let's see the pistol they are planning. So okay, so they start with 2 players here on elbow. Like by the player's position, I will say they are faking an A execute. Yeah, so they are faking an A execute to pull the rotations and maybe getting to like maybe surprising some players here on donut. And because they knew that like the CTs already have the info because there was one player on window. Now they just cancel it. And yeah, it seems like they are gonna end the round on B. I think they're gonna play really fast because they already know that the fake didn't work. So they don't want CTs to like over rotate or something like this. But yeah, they just got the kills. It's 9-3. Sometimes it's all about the duels. Even though they didn't have any utility to go B, they just killed them. And yeah, 2 more kills for him as well. Okay, so here they're starting by smoking window. Okay, like they're gonna play heavy B. I think he's lining up some utility here. And he's mulling Ninja. Okay, so this is basically like, I think it was Spirit starting doing this. Like they tried, I showed you here. I mean, they missed a molly here, but the idea was for them to like molly everything on site. So like they're smoking this, so they're smoking short, cave, mulling Ninja, and mulling default, mulling this, and mulling this. So like they basically like molly everything on site here. Um, but yeah, they missed a molly there, like here. I think it was Buzz missing it. I think it's also like MIBR doing this, or they were. I don't know who started doing this execute, but yeah. And yeah, here just playing as a trader. They let the Mac 10 take space and take info of the cities where they are, and they just play for trades. And yeah, like he's just popping off, going crazy. Once again, I think they're gonna do this. Maybe right now they will actually like land the mollies. Nope. Buzz also missed it again. Okay, here they already know that they're kind of on a sag, so like they kind of cancel, so like they don't go out. They waited a bit, and yeah, they just wait for the cities to peak. I think it was a good call to like cancel it, don't go in. Okay, so here he's doing this smoke. I think this is like a pre-smoke to smoke the molly on mid, and he's gonna play supportive here. So he's flashing twice on the right. So here, yeah, he started just playing support. I think the other smoke went to Donut, like the second smoke he did. And yeah, they just got 2 kills on me. They know that last player is probably, I think they know that the last player is the player on B. And I think they're just waiting for him to make a mistake. And yeah, that's it. So that's it. I hope you liked my interpretation of this and my analysis, and see you guys in the next video.